All right, world, we got a quick video request right here. We got the Daiwa Seagate 30 right here. And what we gonna do, I'm gonna just show you a couple tricks I do to make the reel a little bit better at casting, not necessarily smoother. I mean, it's a surf casting reel, so if you end up to get the reel to cast smoother, I think you're in the wrong business. So I'm gonna show you a few little tricks that I do to it to try to get a little more distance out of it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. By the way, this video was a request by PZO 316 Midwest. Shout out. Appreciate the love, appreciate the comment, appreciate it. Showing the YouTube love. So we're gonna get started right here. We're gonna take these three screws out the side plate. I kind of put them in like a tri order so I remember where they went. I've never went to see if they don't actually fit back in the same holes. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So once you get that off, take the little decorative gold ring off. You got this little guy right here. Some guys will actually put the screws back in and just run it all black. They said they don't like the gold accent, but I like it with the gold. So I'm using a size, let's see what size this is. I don't even know how to read the size. CRV Pro. It's a screwdriver set I got from my Dell cast. I had to get it to make my my Salt X bailless because I didn't have all the right tools I needed. So we'll take this little guy right here out, and we'll go over some of the stuff inside that I like to do. So upon taking the side plate off, all right, you see we got the brake shoes in there. Take this spool out real quick. All right, there's really not much I do to it. Take the brake shoes off. I did this earlier off camera. I got some brake parts cleaner, and I got the brake parts cleaner and I sprayed it and got this grease off the little clicker mechanism. Then I made sure I wiped down these little sticks with a Q-tip to get all the oil off. So I think Daiwa oils these out the gate just to kind of slow the reel down. It's hard to backlash this reel. It is really hard to backlash this reel. So I tend to take it off, and I tend to run two red brake shoes on everything. I'm using a GoPro, so it's probably not gonna pick it up that great, but there's a roundy side and there's a flatty side, and it's pretty evident in the right light. So make sure when you install these brake shoes, you put the roundy side out towards the brake race. So what I call the brake race, the brake drum, this little area right here, this is where the friction actually happens during the braking. This reel is brand new out the box. I've never casted it at all, so it doesn't have any marks or anything on it. I'm not sure what this inner race is for, but the outside race, this is definitely where your brake shoes are gonna ride. So I saw this trick for a loose reel. It had a pretty crummy casting system, and what people said they did, they polished this. And this is, to me, this is the beauty of fishing. You know, I saw that 5, 6, 7 years ago, and now I'm applying it to a saltwater reel to try to get a little more smoother casting distance out of it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. The polish that I like to use the Fabuluster. I got this on Amazon several years ago. As you can see, it's got a lot of use to it. So use it. I mean, off-brand Dremel. I'm not even really sure what any of the information for this is. I just went on eBay, got some polishing wheels. This was a gift from my dad. Never heard of the brand, but it gets the job done for what I need. So I use it to polish my wedding ring and little stuff like that. So we're going ahead and get started. It'll be a quick video. So turn your Dremel on, and I'll mute this part of the video so it doesn't sound too annoying. As you can see now, it's got a nice gold glassy finish inside. So what I'll do now, I just wiped it with the Q-tip. What I'll do now, I got this oil a long time ago. Like I say, all of this stuff is just stuff that I assume works. I have no definite evidence it works. I'll get some synthetic oil. I'll just put a drop. I'll put a drop right here. It comes out about that much. Get the Q-tip, and it's got alcohol in it, so it'll evaporate. Kind of work that around there just to get it a little bit slicker, and boom, just like that, you're done. You got your brake race polished, looking good, ready to do some casting. And I got all of my Seagates done this way. I got 3 of them. I got 2 30s and a 20, and I polished the race and all of them, and haven't had any additional overruns or anything. Just a neat little trick that I took from a bass form and used it on a saltwater form. All right, guys, we put this bad boy back together real quick. Probably easier to just spool out. When you take the oil off of these, they slide off real easy. And if you put your ear up to the reel and you spin it, you can hear them hitting the surface of the brake drum, brake race, whatever you call it. So these little guys back on. Just kind of pinch them like that. Stick it back in. There's a little pin, right, little dowel, little guide right there, so you can't mess up putting this back on. And I think there's a divot for that. We'll see. Nope. All right, I forgot where this goes. Just line the hose up. There we go. All right, boom, boom, boom. All right, let's put it back together real quick. And I might not even, oh shit. I might not even edit this video. We might just put it straight up like it is. You might want to remember to put that guy in before you do anything. So where'd my screwdriver go? Yeah, I might not edit this video. It's quick. I mean, if you get views, you get views. If it don't, whatever. But this is, this is mostly for the guy that requested it. Put everything back on, and they all look similar. I don't think there's too much of a difference. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Too long. Too long. Let's just take 5. You know what I say. We're going to do it. We're going to upload the video straight up, just like it's supposed to be. And there you go. So he also asked me about the handle. So taking the handle off, it's real easy. Just take this little set screw out right here. Take that little guy out. Take this nut off. Just take the handle off. Put your new one on. My new one hasn't came in the mail yet. If you want to see the new one get installed, just let me know. Real easy. Take that off. Take that off. Oh, you know what? We'll do it real quick. I got a handle. We'll just take it off real quick. Let's see. Flat. That off. Ooh. Let's see. I don't have all my tools ready. I think I got one. I think it's just a wrench. Oh shit. There we go. The only reason I changed the handle on mine, I sprained my finger a couple years ago, and it's just more comfortable for me to use the Gomexus bulb handles. So just take that off, and then we get your new one. Just put the new one on just like it came off. We'll just drop this down a little bit. We don't want to leave it off until our new one comes. So it's real easy to cross thread these on the way back on. So make sure that, like, I think that's cross threaded. Make sure you take your time when you put these on so you don't cross thread them. Because I've cross threaded a reel before and it wasn't pretty. You see those little metal shavings? I'm already starting to cross thread it. There we go. I think, let's see. Nope, still crooked. Pop your set screw back in and the handle's on. So I just dropped it right. I've never seen it like this. I just wanted to do it real quick. It's actually way more real than what's called it. So the handle that I'm gonna replace it with, it looks very similar to it's just kind of look like that. Just gonna be black and gold. The ones I buy are already installed, so I don't have to worry about drilling it out. This came off an old reel that I used to have. I want to keep this. Might use it again one day. Who knows? But these really help me with the spring finger with the grip. All right, thanks for watching. Hope I answered all the questions. If not, just hit me up in the comments.